If you thought you'd seen everything in the Zelda saga, Echoes of Wisdom will prove that Nintendo still has many surprises up its sleeve. Forget about open worlds for a moment. Zelda returns to its roots, but with an unexpected twist. Ready to discover it? When I started playing, I expected a dose of nostalgia, but what I found was an incredibly unique and innovative game. It stands out not only for its style, but also for being the first title in the series where Zelda is the main character. The prologue starts with Link, who has his classic abilities, but he's soon absorbed into a void, leaving Zelda as the main character. From that moment on, the game feels different from any other top-down adventure. There's 360 degrees movement, a dedicated jump button, and classic Z targeting, indicating that it's not just a simple homage to the older games. It introduces innovations to a familiar formula. Rather than focusing on nostalgia, the game builds on the past to offer something new and exciting. Once you start controlling Zelda, the experience changes drastically. Unlike Link, Zelda doesn't have a standard attack and cannot wield a sword, except for a special ability that recharges slowly. Instead of direct combat, she relies on echoes, special objects found throughout the world, to solve puzzles, fight enemies, and navigate platforms. Initially, you only have access to simple echoes like a table, a box, or a plant, which you must use creatively to progress. This creates a puzzle-solving experience similar to Tears of the Kingdom, but with a more contained and carefully structured design. The game is packed with puzzles, side quests, and hidden treasures, all centered around using the echoes. Monster camps function as combat puzzles, where you must think creatively to utilize Zelda's abilities. As you advance, you unlock more advanced echoes, increasing the level of challenge and rewarding your creativity. Echoes are found everywhere. Some are in plain sight, while others are dropped by enemies when defeated. Combat in Echoes of Wisdom feels like a series of puzzles. You can't just rush into enemies head-on, as some require long-range strategies or more elaborate tactics, like summoning a rock to throw. Boss battles follow this same logic, with complex encounters that force you to solve them like puzzles. A key ability in the game is Bind, which allows you to grab and move objects in the environment. What initially seems like a simple mechanic becomes more versatile as you progress. Not only can you move blocks and statues, but you can also drag enemies toward your echoes or lift the echoes themselves to carry them with you. The ability becomes more complex when you realize you can also latch onto moving platforms or enemies, adding a new layer of strategy to the gameplay. Despite these new mechanics, what makes Echoes of Wisdom truly shine is its carefully designed world. Although many of us enjoy the freedom of open-world games like Breath of the Wild, there's something comforting about returning to a more compact and structured world design. In Echoes of Wisdom, the world is filled with small puzzles, secrets, and rewards, all placed close together, avoiding the sense of emptiness that open-world games sometimes have. A great example of this difference is acquiring a horse. In Echoes of Wisdom, you talk to a rancher, solve a quick puzzle, and within minutes, you have your horse. It's a refreshing change from the more bloated design of some open-world games, where simple tasks can become tedious and time-consuming. While open-world design is now synonymous with the Zelda series, this return to a more concentrated and polished approach is incredibly satisfying. The game features 8 full dungeons and a world map significantly larger than A Link to the Past. If you've missed traditional dungeons in recent Zelda games, Echoes of Wisdom will surely delight you. The dungeons are well-designed, expansive, and most importantly, fun. Some may feel a bit long, but they never become tedious or confusing, maintaining a good pace. While the game shines in many aspects, some puzzles may feel a bit too easy. Zelda is more vulnerable than Link, meaning you'll need to keep a close eye on your health during battles, as the enemies are more aggressive. You'll also need to be careful with the echoes you summon, as some of them can accidentally hit you. Boss fights are entertaining and demand strategies, but the most interesting battles occur when you face a dark version of Link, reminiscent of Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. These free battles force you to rethink combat in a completely different way, at least until you unlock powerful echoes that make the fights easier. Between dungeons, you can explore the world of Hyrule and complete quick, fun side quests. You'll also find mini-dungeons and mini-games scattered across the map. Some caves require keys to progress, and there are small fissures that transport you to the still world, a kind of shrine-like experience where you have the freedom to solve puzzles as you like. These areas offer more freedom than the main game, providing fun diversions that don't feel repetitive. While the game is shorter than open-world titles, Echoes of Wisdom stands out for its variety. You're always doing something new, finding an echo or upgrade that changes the gameplay dynamic. The world is vibrant, with villages full of details and NPCs with humorous dialogues, making exploration rewarding. The music is spectacular, among the best in the series, which is saying a lot. The only significant drawback is the frame rate. Despite previous criticisms of the Link's Awakening remake, I had hoped this issue would be resolved, but the slowdown is still present, especially when there are many enemies or visual effects on screen. In open areas, performance can drop annoyingly. While it doesn't ruin the game, it does affect the experience, especially considering this is a Nintendo title, which raises expectations. The issue is less severe in dungeons, but still noticeable in larger areas. It's possible that Echoes of Wisdom was designed with Nintendo's upcoming hardware, like the anticipated Switch 2, in mind. Despite these issues, the game remains a fantastic experience, combining the best of the series' past and future. In conclusion, Echoes of Wisdom is a brilliant return of some classic elements, like full dungeons, and an innovative experience focusing on puzzle solving. Although some challenges aren't too difficult, the game always finds creative ways to keep your mind engaged. If it weren't for the performance issues, it would be an absolutely exceptional game. Even so, it's one of the most fun and innovative titles of the year, and I'm eager to play it on Nintendo's next hardware, where it will surely shine even more. That's what I think. What do you think? Leave us a comment, click like if you enjoyed this video. If you're not subscribed, now's a great time to do so. We upload new videos every day. To make sure you don't miss any, activate notifications. As always, thank you so much for watching this video.